Okay, I've mentioned my name earlier. My name is Sunday Salako. I'm into KYC and identity verifications. So basically, I give every bank users identity. Uh, I've been in that space for 16 years now, 2008. I use AI basically mostly in my workflow. I started using basically like every other person, email updates, just redraft your email. But then I have a very not too nice experience that I really almost shed tears. In the north, graduates cannot even write their CV, let alone know how to use LinkedIn. They pay to use LinkedIn. And some of them even engage in all this POS kind of a thing. It was actually a market research I was doing. And the way they use the Excel for their reconciliation, they call it NIP reconciliation. I find it very funny. So, in course of the interaction, I discovered that they don't really know how to do all those reconciliation. Those people in the bank that manage ATM, they are very, very conversant with that. They use it a lot. So we're like, okay, this is actually a simple process. What if I build something that will make these people do reconciliation easy? All their data, they put it by one side and then, or even just put the statement and then do reconciliation for them. From there, they pass it. That could be a very nice idea. So I don't know much because I don't work in that space about that NIP reconciliation. So I just called like 2 or 3 of my FT guys that are very good and they give me full details of what it's all about. I turn it into a skills and then upload it and voila, it gives them that particular solution. So I call a developer who is into all this API and work with is it team app or app team that I have this for to share with the community on NIP reconciliation. The guy look at it was like, wow, this is fantastic. It's like, okay, is it that you want us to work it as a project or something? I say, no, no, no. I'm just giving it out. And I let them know the reason why I'm giving it out, that implement it on POS so that these guys can easily do their reconciliation. If you see many of those OP people that are doing OP now, at the end of the day, they will do printing and say they want to do reconciliation or end of day. That is what makes it possible. I'm like, wow. So all from here. And along the line, talking to other people, and I felt, okay, one of the, when you start working, you get your real first pay. Many Nigerians don't know that. Not just savings, I'm not talking about saving now. Putting some money in investment, you could actually be a millionaire within 10 years. Very simple money. Yes. You are not putting in any investment. You are not putting in any. I'll give an example. If you talk about investing your money, you think of PiggyVest, right? The next one is what? Cowrywise. Now, the question is, are you sure you are not leaving money on the table if you are putting there your money in PiggyVest or Cowrywise? Why do you say so? Why do you say so?
There are other things you can put your money in that is not going to take your stress at all. And if you look at PiggyVest, in fact, OPay is implementing that idea to them, tell you 15% annual interest, which is very, very, very low. You should be looking at compounding. Why should I have to settle for 15% when there is something called compounding?
Okay.
ETF, there is mutual bond, there are other things. You can check colonation, or I don't want to talk about bamboo colonation. I thought there were other things, but I know there is PiggyVest and all sorts of things.
So to make the short story, I don't want to make it long. You have to keep researching from one place or the other, right? Now, the way back I can remember ARM, I can remember in the mid 80s, they are very good in treasuries, even up till now. You talk about mutual fund. PiggyVest or Cowry are giving you 15, 16%. While GT Fund, maybe you don't know, they are giving you over 17.5. Yes, 17.5. So the whole idea of this, I was like, okay, why not build an app with an AI that will rank the performance of all these fund managers based on their core strengths, not just their performance. And then an average person cannot just go there and like, okay, I don't really know more about this. Let me just click on it. He will get a better understanding. I'm able to put money where he felt safe. When I was doing data analysis, do you know that Cowrywise, they themselves don't know that they are very good in Hala. Go and check their platform and check the Hala. They are doing better. They were shocked. And they were always been promoting their own conservative. And Cowrywise, Hala is supposed to be much more conservative because it doesn't pay interest. And they are doing performance. That is power of data. So another person can like, no, I'm not doing what is it called? Treasury. Look at what treasury, even the best performer, look at what he's doing in treasury. I will not go and put my money there. The best performance here in Hala. No, let me just put my money here and be compounded. And then you put an auto. So that is exactly what I'm currently building. Where I reach a roadblock by you have to get some regulatory, what is it called? Licensing to do that because, for example, now we have a lot of them like that, and we're like, no, why should you be rating me? Because that's exactly what I'm doing. And we are talking about money on the table because it will actually influence how people position their little funds. And a lot of people like, so PBS have always been collecting our money and putting there. Do you get that? And another thing is, that is the first MPV. Just make people open their eyes and see different, not making decision for people when it comes to their money, and let them see, yes, where they can actually put their money at their peace. I want to do conservative. Yes, conservative that when somebody will be giving me 13% and be advertising around, whereby I can get 17 somewhere. And if I want to be aggressive, yes, I know I'm taking that risk on my own without anybody telling me. And be like, oh, if this person is giving me higher, what is the exit? Can I quickly take my money when I need it? So you're able to compare on that before you jump. But currently, you have to jump in, experience it before you jump out. I am not a custodian. I'm not giving you, what I'm giving you is that rating and that kind of a comparison, and able to what onboard on my plan. Because by the time you're on board, that's where I'll make money. I don't have any knowledge of this before now. Yes, it's all here. I sat down. If you check Copilot, it has learning. I sat down and I started telling him to be teaching me all this. I'm not into treasury. I'm into anything identity. You don't even need to wake me up. Yes. No. I will give it to you that this is how to go about implementing it. So that's what I'm currently building that is totally finance based, and I'll be getting a lot of help with me in my community on how to implement that. Thank you.
Okay, like how have you been able to structure the? Have you even done? Have you built anything? Have you like started putting together the what's it called? The how do you want it to be like a mobile app? Do you want it to be a platform where you just go to like a.com, or what's the experience like for anyone that wants to use it?
Okay, it's going to be a mobile app. The first audience, target audience are the Gen Zs, are the active users that want to save money without stress. Just probably every month, I just keep saving 10,000 naira somewhere. And over 6 months, you say, oh, this thing is actually performing. Okay, let me just increase it without any stress. And the fund manager will know exactly what to do. And you feel like, I don't understand. I want to get my money and you're telling me bullshit, you can easily switch because you have that knowledge.
You're telling me bullshit
You don't need to do all those research.
because it's been brought to your table.
If I do a sample now, the first thing that will come to people's mind is Cowrywise and PiggyVest. Then we are talking about crypto. There are some
Everything else.
others, like Magna Zacta or something like that. On their mutual fund, I think is it balanced or what is it? They did 165% this year. It's not a joke. Yes, it's just one small boutique firm. 165. It's not a joke.
Oh, God. That's crazy.
And in the last 5 years, they have been doing fantastic. GT Fund started. They started from Maryland there at GT1. That's where they started. In the last 10 years, do you know these guys have been doing over 25%, 25% since the last 10 years?
What type of asset?
Stock, what is it called? Equity.
Oh.
And you are just saving like 100, what is it called? Every year, not the whole per month, so 100,000 per year, and just keeping it there.
So what's your progress like now when it comes to you using AI to build this platform?
Thank. So my progress is the whole UI interface and all that. I was able to build that in less than 5 days maximum.
You can show us that.
It's not on this laptop. I could have shown. I can even share it so that next Wednesday will come. I built that in the next 5 days. And the funny part of it is that the data of all these fund manager is right on CBN website, buried somewhere. So yes.
Like honestly, the way you are talking to me is paining me, it's choking my body because
So
this
I just
idea.
have to do a small Python web scraping to get the data.
I didn't
And
have
the
to do
PDF.
web scraping to get that data. I attended an AGM physically last year. I was having
there.
financial
In fact, they
problems.
even put it
like,
in tiers. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So that's why you see some fund managers, they come with some restrictions before
Guy,
you
it's
join them. So they are
Such
tier
is
1,
life.
tier 2, tier 3. Okay.
Talking about how do you cluster them? That is, how do you know, okay, this should be for tier 1 and this should be for tier 2? You know, how were you able to cluster them?
Okay, that's why I said everything is well structured on that CBN website. For example, now we have tier 1 banks, right? I'm not the one that structured it. It's CBN. It's already there.
Oh, okay.
So it's same thing on that document. It's already there. These are tier 1. I'm like, really? I don't know. And you will see them more than 100. And the one that are passive, the one that have issues, you will see everything there.
Is this something that has to do with compliance?
Not necessarily compliance. It was when I got to that stage, that's where I have challenge. So when I got to that stage, I want to put that data to my website and to the app, being knowledgeable about data privacy and all that. So I consult. I'm like, no, you can't just publish this. You might need some certain rights, and you might need some certain, what is it called? Licensing, or let CBN be aware that you are doing this particular thing. Because by the end of the day, if you go out there, I'm sure some, what is it called? Instagram person will pick it up and blow it out of proportion. That, see, you can do this, and then that you might need. And when I approach, what is it called? Someone I know in CBN, this is totally new to them. That's why they pended that.
Regulation comes after innovation.
That is it. This is totally new. So that's where I'm stuck for now.
So my question is, now it's a rating. It's like rating is like the basis of this platform.
Good.
And so what happens when certain institution become stronger and maybe they have new assets or new offerings that gets more valuable? Have you like considered that?
Okay, thank you very much. Before you have any new assets, let me speak from banking that I am. Before you have any new asset as a financial institution, you must register it with CBN. That is a known fact. And when you register, it will be on their website. So when they have, it will be in a public space for me to share. So what we are also speaking is, what if the data changes? It's being published quarterly. So that's where I'm able to have access. So that the source of the data is what you are speaking to. That I've also looked into that. The source of the data, how can I actually get the source of the data? Not before it was released, it's after it is released. Because before it's released and there might be a changes, which it can be liable if there's a alteration in the final report. So the source of the data is well taken care of.
Amazing idea.
Thank you.